Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 They did what? Oh, you know what that means, right? That means war. Prepare the squad now. Mate. He's on your right. He's on your right. He's reviving his right. God damn it.
Back to base with you.
He's a cheater. Definitely a cheater. Definitely. 100%. Nobody can be that fast. Nobody. Yeah. What'd you say? Another game? Yeah. Let's go. Welcome back, everyone. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the mini video. It was an idea that I got yesterday. I was like, what if for this video I don't make like a short 1 minute cinematic video, kind of funny. So I hope you enjoy anyway. Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed, but Stanley is sleeping right there. Don't know if you can notice, like right there on the corner. Today's topic is probably one of the most favorite topic on YouTube, which is color grading. More in the specific is how create a teal and orange looking. Pretty much what I've done into the mini video that you saw before and in the intro. Teal and orange is typical of movies from Hollywood, which it consists with this warm tone of like orange and this blue or teal. Sometimes it's like a kind of golden blue, very typical. Like for example, this golden blue is typical of the boys that I saw recently. So and also that's why I decided to make this video. I looked at color grading and I was like, wow, this is fantastic. So I was like, I should make a video about it. But like all other movies like Skyfall, Transformers for example is like a good example, or even more Mad Max. Mad Max is basically teal and orange. It's really punchy orange color of the desert and skin tone, so with the blue sky. So today I want to show you this particular one from the intro that I made. It is more like orange, gold and blue. So let's go. And there we go again into DaVinci Resolve 17. And so this is a log footage from my EOS R. First thing that we want to do is to correct this log footage. And to do that, today actually I'm gonna give away to you guys, to all of you. It's gonna be like a full giveaway. I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can download a LUT that I made especially for Canon log. So I create this Canon EOS R2 Rec 709. So if you don't want to like do the base from by yourself and you like in rush and stuff, so if you want, you can apply this LUT from here, and then once you apply, it automatically correct the image. So first thing we do is to apply this Rec 709. Then we're gonna create a new node. Oops, I saved. I'm gonna create a new node, and then we're gonna start to create this looking. So first of all, we need to create this orange looking all around. So we're gonna go into our primaries and then in our wheels, and then let's start with the gain. I usually start with the gain. I don't know why, but I prefer. So let's grab the blue and let's bring it towards to the left to add more yellow to the scene. Something like that, and then probably like let's remove some green so we go towards a little bit towards the magenta, and yeah, let's stay there with red, and I would say like a little bit more of yellow. Yeah, something kind of like that. Then let's move, actually let me remove this clip so we can see better this image. So let's do the same thing in the gamma. So I'm gonna grab the blue and go towards the left tiny bit, not too much, and then I'm gonna still remove a bit of green, something like -1 is just like a little touch of it, and then even -0 0.3 for the blue. All right, let's also see now how it works, this HDR. If we go here and then let's see where the HDR and the highlight's gonna apply, and it's right there on the window, so which is perfect. And let's bring towards the left. That was too much. And let's go a little bit higher towards the orange. So you see before and after we add some orange, or like let's go towards yellow actually. I always like trying to keep like towards yellow gold kind of color. Let's see again before and after. Yes, and this looks pretty good to me. So then we're gonna go to the shadows here, and let's bring also the shadow a little bit towards the orange warm tone. This look good to me, yeah. So you see, like we already get into the world, into the teal and orange looking. Let's press Option L to create a layer node, and as you can see, everything disappeared. But this is because now we have the possibility to go to our qualifier and then press this one here, the picker, and go and grab our skin. Let's turn on the highlights so we can really see where we are masking. Yeah. And then let's play around to see what we can do to make it better. So we just want to focus on grab just the skin basically. So basically when you use the qualifier, as always, it's just about like play around with those tools and see what you can do best. If you can not pick only the skin and pick something else around, then we're gonna mask. And for now, like let's see if we can already like grab our skin like that. I don't think we can do more here, so the only thing that we can do is just like to blur, and let's go around like 50, 60 around, and then let's add the denoise around 10. Yes, something like that. And let's see if now if we open a little bit this, if we are grabbing something else. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. And as you can see now, we separated our skin, but because like this is like from the Rec 709, now it looks horrible. It looks like pink, not in like, it's not like a good skin. So we need to correct that. And to do that, let's come back in our primaries, in our wheels, and let's start again. This time, let's start with gamma first, and then let's drag the gamma towards our yellow orange tones. Something like that looks fine to me. And let's go now into our gain, and let's go again towards the left to trying to remove all these extra magenta over towards this area here. Just like, I would say just like that. Let's move now into our curves, and let's lift our highlights a little bit. So yeah, something like that. It looks okay to me. And I will probably now come back and make some micro adjustment into our skin tone till I don't get these kind of like yellow, orangey like looking. In general, like now this skin tone for me looks a bit too saturated, so I will probably go and drag a little bit down our saturation, just a tiny touch, because it was a little bit too much, too saturated. Now, and let's create now another layer. And this time, and this is where the magic is, let's grab our blue. You see what happened now? So we grab our blue, and magically we have our teal, blue, and orange looking already. So now as the skin now, let's try our best to grab just like the shirt and whatever is the blue that for me is like on the headset here, and this blue and this blue here. I will, yeah, let's leave also this one, and a bit of the back in the window. So let's turn on our highlights so we can see better. Let's bring our saturation up so we don't grab all the dark areas, all the black dark areas. Yeah, and let's just play around until you don't see that you grab just like what you want to. Then once we're done, it looks pretty good to me. And let's blur. Let's go all the way up, something like 70 and the noise. Maybe too much of blur, just a little bit less. There's no need to go all the way up. Yes. This looks good to me. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, it looks good to me. So now we can also play with this blue if we want. So we can go on our wheels, go to gain, and let's try this time on the gain to bring it towards what's the color of our highlights. Something like that, just like a little bit on towards the yellow. And then let's go to the gamma and let's do the opposite, and let's bring this blue back to life. So we can also like this, so in this way we preserve our highlights, so we kind of like match the color on the highlights of these, like you see like towards here, this kind of yellow, and that it match like our highlights. And now let's also go to our key and let's bring the key output down, so we blend a little bit this layer with our looking, just like a little bit. And also let's do the same thing with the skin. Let's bring it a little bit down, so we kind of merge those colors together, so it doesn't look like too harsh, this separation. And yeah, it's looking very, very good to me. So let's create now another node. Let's make some like micro adjustments for our looking. So I would say, let's bring those shadows down. And also I really liked in movies when they have like those highlights very down. So to make like this kind of low contrast. And let's lift our blacks up. Look very cinematic now. So let's create another node now, and as you can see here, I have my controller and it's actually on, but I really cannot see the blue. And because details matters, especially when we do color grading, I want to try to make this blue and to make it looking that is on. So to do that, let's make a bit of order first here. So let's bring those here. And now, so let's create a mask around the controller. So let's get the curve, for example, and let's start like to create something around the controller. And I'm going around also because like if I'm creating light, I want that not only the LED down there is gonna be blue, but also what's around is still gonna be like blurry and gonna look like that light is actually realistically coming outside. And don't forget also to make it a little bit soft. Let's go to our primaries, let's go to our gain, and let's bring it down towards the blue, kind of like trying to match the color of our shirt. Then let's go into our highlights and let's bring those highlights all the way up, something like that, so we can see like here in the middle it looks like the controller is actually on. And now this is where the magic's gonna be. Let's move this away and let's open our our effects, and as you can see, already select this one. So go and search it for glow. Let's drag and drop into our node, and then let's go all the way down here until we see the glow is affecting. Let's move things around, and as you see now, it kind of looks like the controller is on. So we see like before and after, right? It looks cool. And once I'm done that, I just need to go to our tracking. Let's go into our first frame and let's track forward, and then the game is done. And now we have this amazing color grading. So let's see before and after. That's where we're starting into our log, and this is what we have now. It looks so good. Like when we create something with teal and orange, we can never go wrong. It always looks good because it kind of makes this like contrast with the skin and this blue. Also, it's very important when you create a scene. For example, if you have to use this technique here, where everything around is like orange and gold, and the blue element, it's important in the shot. So you have to make sure that something is blue into the scene. There can be like a door, can be like whatever, it can be your shirt, can be something else. Like I noticed this also into the boys, where they basically the blue is like the color, the dominant color, and like most of the superheroes costume and stuff are blue. And also the drag that they use for the superheroes, like it's also blue. And this is what makes the teal and orange in the movie. And this is it. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. And if you want to see more, see you into the next video.